older grades, like some teachers, they don't care. Like they're handing out zeros like they're throwing ones in the club. Like they don't care.
Hey, 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 hey. Designer head to toe. I sit to the head and float. Already fed the pole. Niggas too scared to go.
Hello to the beautiful person on the other side of the screen. If you don't know who I am and you're new to my channel, my name is Sarah. But if you're not new to my channel and you are a returning subscriber, then how are you doing, best friend? I hope your life is going good, school is going good, your life, your well-being is just going good and amazing, okay? So as you can see from the title of the video, we will be doing a freshman advice, also everything you need to know to survive high school. Okay, because I am a senior, I am in my last year of high school, so I think I'm pretty qualified to tell freshmen or just younger upperclassmen. That's not how you say it, but I don't know, other grades on how to survive high school, everything you need to know. And I know school, we're literally a month in school right now, but I feel like these are just good tips just to know all year round, okay? Because it's never too late to catch up and to do all that stuff, okay? Before we get into this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and you also subscribe if you want to see more back to school videos, and you check out my back to school series. I will link it in the eye so you can just watch all my back to school videos all in one playlist. And if at the end of the video I still haven't answered any of your questions about high school, feel free to leave them in the comments down below or to DM me on Instagram, because I'm open to help people out if they need it. But anyways, let's get straight into this video. Okay, so for this video, I got all my advice on my laptop right now, and how this is all organized is going to be organized to academics, friends, and your well-being, and then another category will be tips from my senior friends and tips that they would give to any freshman. So the first thing that you freshmen need to know is that high school is not the time to be playing games, okay? High school is real, okay? Take it from me, because my freshman year was horrible. Freshman year was the worst year for me mentally, academically. It was just not it, and I just wish somebody had told me sooner, because literally from my siblings and some older classmen, they said that, oh, freshman year is easy, you don't gotta worry about anything. But no, don't listen to them, okay? Today's not the day to play games. You better do your work, because if you fail a class, you will fail a class, and you're gonna have to retake it, and you just don't want that, okay? So you better put on your big girl pants, your big boy pants, because high school is not time to play games, okay? I suggest that you develop a studying habit, whether that is writing out your notes, or just doing it on a computer, or just rereading your notes you took in class. Just find a way studying works for you so that you can memorize your material better. So what I like to do is usually teachers give out the notes that you follow along in class on the PowerPoint or whatever, and then usually teachers, they will give you a review of what's going to be on the test. So what I would do, I would take that review, and then I would make sections of each, I don't know how to explain it. So let's say the teacher said mitosis is going to be on the test, so I would write a section that says mitosis, and then all the stuff and steps in mitosis, and I would do that, and I would handwrite it. That's how I study, and then I just reread my notes and stuff like that. But there are tons of videos on YouTube that can help you with studying habits if you don't know what it is. But I suggest you start developing now, so that when you're in grade 11, grade 12, you already have a studying habit planned and everything like that, and you don't gotta be worrying. Next advice is, do not feel pressured to take all academics, take all the high courses just because your friends took them. I don't know how it is, but like for me in Ontario, it goes by academic, applied, locally developed. So don't feel like pressured to take all like the high major classes if you don't want to. Like don't take academic French if you're not good in French, okay? Just don't be scared to just do a lower level, okay? Because I took all academic in my grade 9 year. It's not that like I was like, I didn't feel anything, but like for certain classes, like there was no point in me taking academic. For example, science. I knew for a fact ever since middle school I don't want to go into any medical or science field. So, but I took academic science anyways. But like in grade 10, I just moved down a level, and like after grade 10, I just never took science again. Okay, don't take those academic classes because your friends are in them. Okay, like. Okay, your books go before your friends, actually. Depending on the friend and situation. But anyways, y'all know what I mean. So for my next advice, I feel like this advice is pretty important, is to already have an idea of what type of career or career-like path that you already want to do, okay? And don't say, well, I have 4 years to figure it out, because trust me, honey, your 4 years go by like this, okay? Trust me, because you don't want to be one of those grade 11s, grade 12s who still have no idea what they want to do, okay? You don't want to be that. And even if you like don't really know what to do, just make a list of all the things you don't want to do, okay? Or already have like an idea of maybe the program you want to go for post-secondary, or even think about if you don't want to go to post-secondary. Even if you get to like grade 12 and like you change your mind about it, also don't be afraid if you still don't know what you want to do, okay? Because you're still like what, 13, 14, 16, 15, 17, 18, that was all over the place, because you're still young and you still have your whole entire life to live. And also, this also goes out for the grade 12. Don't be afraid or feel ashamed that you still don't have your life figured out, okay? Even though I was kind of like bashing y'all like 20 seconds ago, but like it's okay if you don't know what you want to do in the future, okay? It's okay. Like just take, if you really want to, take a year off to just work and just figure out what you want to do, or just do an extra year in high school and stuff like that, okay? And next advice was just don't skip class. Like don't be skipping class. Like I ain't gonna lie to y'all and say I never skipped class, but I did skip class. Actually, I skipped the test. And let me tell y'all a little story. Okay, so me and my friend or whatever, we had a science test, okay? This was in grade 9, by the way. And like, for this science test, I did not study for. And for my friend at the time, not saying that she was like a bad friend or anything, but she said she wasn't going to go to the test because like she had like a doctor's appointment or whatever. So like she invited me to be like, hey, if you like don't want to go do the test, you know, my dad can drop you off at home. Just like, oh, bet, okay. So like, since like I'm usually the first person who gets home anyway, I'm just like, nobody's even gonna know that I didn't go to school. But and then my sister's friend was at my house. I'm just like, oh, so like, and just think about what went on from there. So like I got in trouble with like my like parents and stuff like that. I don't think like I got that big in trouble, but like I was still in trouble. And the thing is, some teachers, like if you don't have like a reasonable excuse or like a doctor's note or anything for missing a test, they will give you a 0, okay? I don't think they will do that in grade 9 because since y'all still little kids or whatever, but like for like older grades, like some teachers, they don't care. Like they're handing out 0s like they're throwing 1s in the club. Like they don't care. Even if you don't study for that test, that's your consequence, okay? And don't skip the period to study and do assignments. Actually, I lied. Let's say if you have like a free period in class and you're not doing anything and you have work from another class to do, I suggest you take that advantage of like a free period that your teacher may give you or whatever. But like don't willy-nilly just like go to the library to work on your assignment that's due next period and miss a whole nother lesson for another class, okay? Don't do that. Do not be afraid to ask your teacher for help, okay? Like, just don't be afraid. Cause like, don't say to yourself, I'm just like, oh, I'll get this. Like, the test is like next week, I can just study for it. And like, I'm gonna know, and next thing you know, when the test comes, you're more confused than ever. Okay? Because honestly, that's what your teacher is there for. Your teacher is there to help you when you aren't in need. If you're like doing online school, which could be confusing for you, like, don't be afraid to email your teacher. Like, I remember like when we were doing online school 6 months ago, I was emailing like my English teacher like 300,000 times because like I did not understand it, and she was super nice and understanding of it. Okay, so don't be afraid to ask your teacher for help. Don't be afraid to email your teachers if you need an extension or you don't understand what's going on in the lesson. Okay, because trust me, it's better to ask for help than to go to that test with having no clue what you're doing. Okay, so the next category, and this all has to do with friends and just social life in general. So I know it's very different because we're doing online school, and like if when we're doing in-person school, we can't even leave class unless we're going to the bathroom or anything. So I know it may be tough for you to make friends, but a tip I do have for you to like make friends like easily is to make a group chat with all of your classmates, whether that's on Instagram, Snapchat, whatever other thing there is. Also a good way to make friends, but also it's a good way for y'all to like talk to each other about what's happening in class. Maybe a classmate could help you, or like a classmate could send you the homework answers or the test review, you know. Like, I wish I did that like when I was like in grade 9, 10, 11, but like I was low-key too scared to like ask people, y'all want to make a group chat? But like most of the time they will say yes, since like they know it will benefit you. So yeah, make a group chat with all your classmates so y'all can just share the answers. Okay. And another thing is, don't expect your friends from middle school or your friends you started out with at the beginning of high school to be your friends throughout high school. Like 9 times out of 10, your friends from middle school are not gonna be your friends. Really only about like 8-7 people from my middle school came to my high school, and like I only talked to one of them, and like the other people, I don't know what they happened to them. Most of them are alcoholics and stoners, if I'm being honest. Like, you have to realize when you get to high school, you're gonna make so many amazing friends and you're gonna meet a lot of new people. So don't hold on to that middle school relationship. Another thing, this doesn't really have to like do with friends or anything, but like don't act like you run the school when you only been on that property for 2 days. Please stop. Don't act like you're big, because you're not. Like, you were just hanging out with 6th graders like 3 months ago, okay? Like, if you are in grade 9, just don't act like you run the streets. Just humble yourself, okay? Seniors and juniors, they will like you and appreciate you more if you don't act like you run the town. Like, don't do it, okay? Like, how you gonna go from running the playground to running the streets? Like, that's not the same thing. Okay, so humble yourself. Know your place. Okay, you just got here. You literally just got here. Like, you're still a child. Like, you're 13 years old. Okay? Another thing is, please do not fall into the wrong crowd. Just don't do it. Like, don't chase popularity, okay? Because trust me, it will not matter. Like, I'm in grade 12 and I don't even know who the popular people are, because, like, I don't care. Because, like, when you're popular, like, your name is just out there, and that's more chances for people to start spreading rumors and BS about you, and you don't want that, okay? Like, ain't nobody from, like, 20, 30 years from now is gonna remember you or care that you were popular in high school. Like, honestly, like, if you just end up being popular by chance, then, like, that's you, but, like, just don't strive for popularity, because, like, it literally does not matter, and nobody cares. And the next topic, which I think is one of the most important topics, is about your well-being, because as I mentioned in like the beginning of the video, like freshman year was the worst year for me, especially second semester. Like, I was like so down and so depressed and so like stressed, and like I was not taking care of my mental health at all, okay? And like a first way to like take care of like your well-being, stuff like that, is just like find a way on how you cope with stress, whether that's just simply crying or drawing, listening to music, working out, going on a walk, talking to somebody you trust. Just find a way to cope with your stress. And like, do not, and I beg you, do not bottle up all of your emotions. Do not do that, because like that's how I went cuckoo in freshman year, okay? Because I was bottling up all my emotions. Like, I did not tell nobody, and like that's how I just became so just down on myself, okay? So please just find a way to cope with your mental health. And if that means just taking a couple days off of school, then do it, okay? Because your mental health goes before anything. Your well-being goes before anything, okay? Because trust me, when you're not mentally good, it's gonna reflect into your academics, and like your body is not gonna be good at all, and people around you are just going to notice, okay? And also, if you are a Christian out there and like you're still young and you're in high school, like this is the time when the devil is going to attack you in all shapes and areas when you're in high school. So make sure that your faith is strong in God, especially in high school, because like you can slip away so easily. Like, I've seen friends slip away, but like I also seen a friend also come back to Christ, which is also amazing as well, okay? So just please, please, please take care of your well-being, because it's so important, okay? Please, please do that. And for the next topic of advice, I asked a couple of my friends who are seniors to like give me some advice and like give advice of what they would give a freshman. So I'ma just read them off for y'all. And okay, so my good sis Batul, hi y'all, I know you're watching this. If you're not, then that was kind of embarrassing. But anyways, but she said her advice would be not to sit on the stairs alone because it's too obvious they're lonely. Because I remember I did that and everyone thought I looked sad. Yeah, please don't do that. Because like I've seen a couple freshmen just like sitting alone during lunch, and I felt so bad. Just look busy. Even that means just playing on your phone. Please just don't like sit on the steps and looking like a loner. Like that's not cute. Please don't do that, okay? And then my friend Nia, she said, my advice is that even though it's a new year and half the curriculum is online, you shouldn't stretch out too much. Make sure you're getting your stuff done. I slacked off way more than I should in grade 9 and almost failed a class because of it. Yeah, like as I said, like even though it's different and it's online and stuff like that, like that should not be a reason to slack off, because you still have to get your work done, okay? And so my friend Chloe, she said, well, I would say get involved in clubs and stuff like that so you can meet new people, you know. I don't know how it is going to be this year since, you know, Rona is still out there. I don't know if clubs and sports are there, but if they do have clubs and sports at your school, I highly, highly suggest that you go and check those out. Like, because it's a good way to make friends and to connect with some of the teachers and staff at your school. So definitely go and join sports, okay? And like another one, she said, and don't waste your money on the bummy cat food. Save your money and bring a lunch. Yes, okay? If your cat food is trash, do not spend your sweet and precious coins on them, okay? Bring your own lunch, okay? Don't buy the cat food, or do not go buy lunch every single day, because trust me, it's not worth it, okay? And then my YE family, she said, probably like you're a child, chill. That's really all she said. Like, you are still a child. Like, in the eyes of the upperclassmen, you're literally a child. Like, so like don't act like you're big, okay? Just as simple as that. And then one of my really good friends, actually my best friend, Daniela, she said, never try and gain popularity. You'll end up with the wrong crowd. And I'm not even joking. You'll lose yourself in doing the wrong things, okay? Trust me, do not chase popularity. Do not chase the wrong crowd. Don't do drugs. Don't do alcohol just to fit in, trust me, because you will lose yourself, okay? I've seen it before my eyes, okay? Please don't do that and stay true to who you are, okay? Because people will love you more from being yourself than being something that you're not. And then my friend Fifi, she said, don't involve in any drama. point blank period. Don't go into any drama because it's just stressful. It creates a bad name for yourself. Just don't involve yourself in any drama, okay? And my friend Rachel, she literally hit the nail and hammer, is that what people say, with everything. She gave me so many points. So she said, enjoy your time there. It goes by so I think fast, and it seems like you'll forever be here, and grade 12 is like so far away, but legit it's not. Like your 4 years go by like this. So enjoy your time while you're there. She also said, understand that from your friend group in elementary, all of you will go your separate ways. It's natural. It can be sad, but you can look at it as an opportunity to make new friends. But if you really want to keep those relationships, you can try and work at it, and it will be a lot. So you gotta make sure that they are worth investing their time in trying to make it work in life. If not, you'll legit become mentally tired. Just be okay with the fact that you lose some friendships and you will gain some. Yes. Okay? Do not try to spend your time and energy on a friendship that's just not there. Okay, you will lose some of your friends in middle school, okay, but you will gain new ones, okay? And she also said, create good study times during grade 9. There are some grade 10s, 11, and 12 that have ish study habits, and they're effed over. Because grade 10 is a gradual increase in work. Grade 11 hits you hard, and when you think that was the hard, wait till grade 12, even if the younger grades, grade 9 and 10 mark aren't as important, but you will still be on your top-ish. When university or colleges look at your transcript, they would want to see honor roll, not ish show. Even if you aren't gonna go to post-secondary, oh my gosh, I cannot read. Okay. Even if you aren't gonna go to post-secondary, still do good for yourself. Aim for the high schools for yourself. Even though most post-secondary look at your grade 11 and 12 marks, still try in grade 10. Because even with some scholarship, because I saw with this one TikTok about a girl like applying for your scholarship, but like in order to be eligible for that scholarship, you need like I think like a 80% average or something like that throughout all your years in high school. And since like people told her that grade 9, 10 marks didn't matter, she was literally like effed over, and like she couldn't sign up for the scholarship. So yeah, like especially like if you're gonna have to like apply for scholarship during school, especially do good in grade 9, 10, 11. Just do good in all your years and try your best, and just aim realistic goals, okay? Don't say you want to get a 95 this year when the highest mark you ever got was a 72. Like maybe try aiming for an 80, okay? So that is just gonna conclude today's video of freshman advice and everything you will need to know to survive high school. I just want to thank all of my friends who like gave me some great advice on what to do, and also I thank JC Corin for the idea to ask her friends, because that's where I got that idea from. But anyways, thank you for watching this video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and you hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, or if you want to see more videos like this, or if you want to see like more videos of me giving advice, because in the future I do plan on doing advice on girl talks and faith and spirituality and all that stuff in the future. So if that's something you're interested in seeing, make sure you click that subscribe button. And also, if you haven't already, make sure you follow me on all my social medias, especially Instagram and my spam account, because my spam account is when I am the most active, and like I be posting hilarious stuff on there, okay? So if you want a good laugh, make sure you follow my spam account at The Sweet Life of Sarah, okay? I love you guys so much. Remember that you are strong, you are beautiful, you are so loved, and you are fearless in the powerful and mighty name of Jesus. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Mwah.